So the two Coreys is all the Coreys that you could want, plus one other lady for some reason. We're ready to move on to season 2, but we want to get the hottest part of season 1, so we're going to do the Battle of the Band episode.
So let's watch the Battle of the Band. I'm looking forward to.
Highlight of season 1. He's looking forward to it, which means he's going to be really disappointed.
Every time I say that.
Every time he says it.
And I always forget.
In 1987, teen actors Corey Haim and Corey Feldman appeared in an Empire movie that catapulted them to fame and fortune. Unfortunately, fame was fleeting.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, their best talent is being under 18.
It's so weird, too, watching this show over and over. Like, watching it again, or watching them from a different time. It doesn't feel that long ago, but it was.
Right, it's 20 years ago.
20 years, man.
No, Feldman's been accused of all kinds of stuff, and he's bizarre in his public life. He thought he was going to be the next Hugh Hefner throwing angel parties.
Yeah, I don't...
Like Corey Haim, you know, nobody's really mentioned anything like that about him.
He just did a lot of drugs. I mean, he was just a drug
Yeah,
addict,
he just did a bunch of drugs. They're fun. I mean, if you haven't checked them out, check them out. They're fun. If you haven't checked them out, check them out.
The more you know.
The more you snort.
My last concert. This is House of Blues.
Great shot, dude.
The band that I've got now, they're awesome, really, really good. So we just don't have time to do enough of it. I have this band called The Truth Movement. I love making music. I've been making music for 15 years now. I've put out 4 albums, and we put on a great show.
Idea ever. I'm gonna try to throw a show for the dog.
Have you ever done that before?
No, it's a surprise.
It's really hard.
Get smoke machines right. Will he be excited
I mean, you
if
gotta.
I do this?
Yeah, I mean, he'll be totally excited.
Ladies and
It's not
gentlemen.
it's not that easy. It really isn't.
Did I mention that I really hate how they crowbar her into this show?
Well, if you didn't mention it, that I certainly mentioned it because I don't want her on the show.
Even him interacting with her and like trying to make her part of it, his charm hits a brick wall with her.
What am I trusting you with?
How many Coreys? 2 Coreys.
I trust you.
I'll take this over that.
Come, cause we have to go.
Are you getting me a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
No, it costs too much money. It's not gonna be anywhere near till Friday.
What's Friday?
You're performing.
What?
You're performing here Friday.
So let's be really clear here, regardless of what he's talking about. Feldman
And I don't even know where my...
got with the executive producer, said we're definitely doing a show with me performing, and that's going to be the show. And they said, well, how the hell do we do that? And they said, well, we'll just make Corey Haim pretend to get you to do it, and you're going to be reluctant, but you're going to love it at the end.
There's a 100% chance of that being true. There's no way any of this was a mystery. And Corey Feldman, if you watch his performance right there, it's so wooden because he's trying to improvise.
What do you mean? What are we doing here?
I'm looking at a stage. What is that supposed to mean to me?
You know he wants to jump up there and go like this.
I really don't know if I can pull it off.
I've known Timmy for years and years and years, but what did he do in the day?
You really don't know? I met him through MJ, but he
Just says MJ now.
Right.
Michael Jackson Victory Tour. He did the Michael Jackson Bad Tour.
So now Corey Feldman is still deciding on whether he wants to perform live somewhere that Haim just threw at him.
Right, and we've seen him perform on an Apple box outside of a stadium.
Yeah.
Like tangled up in the wire.
Maybe.
Look,
Oh,
wire
breaks.
And he still fights through it. He's still fighting for it.
This is so. Why is he wearing so much makeup?
It's super fake. Because you have to wear makeup to bed in order to be healthy. Don't you know that?
It's a lot of makeup for a night scene when you're in. Okay. He's on TV.
He's the best in the world.
You're in a night scene.
This is supposed to look like Moonlight, and there's obviously a giant softbox like right on top of him, just out of the camera. Okay, so this is a tour manager. That's what we're worried about. This is as close to Michael Jackson as we could get. Is the tour managers
That he says work with him.
right? So let me tell you what the tour manager does. He
That's what he's here for.
makes the phone calls to the club. What time are we supposed to be there? And then he tells you.
Band, where are they gonna stay? They're
I'm
flying
gonna
in.
hook that up proper.
Okay, so Tim doesn't need to worry about it then?
No, I'll be on that one, Tim. I'm hooking them up. I mean,
Lighting wise.
See, there's all this stupid crap going on, and then like Haim had like a bump on his head. I'd like to know what happened.
Yeah, tell us about the bump.
Let's talk about that.
Half of these lights don't work right. These moving lights, those are first generation. I mean, these are like 9, 10-year-old lights. Corey, I have to bring lights in here.
Lights still work after years.
Yeah, Corey, I
bulbs-
had to bring lights in here because, Corey, you're so good that you have to be lit a certain way.
Those lights work,
What we know is that he's not good, and it doesn't matter.
and those lights are fine.
If I stand in the bar, can I put a board there at the end of the bar?
Can't be behind the bar. Why do you have to be in front? I don't understand that. Sorry.
Tell her.
I don't like the show that we put on. It's really big. So,
Can I talk to you for a minute?
sure.
You know what? The venue's booked actually for that night. Sorry, we just booked it right now.
We just booked nothing, and nothing is going to headline, so we can't have you.
Looked into this. So what do you want to do? I mean, I've already announced it. There's already been.
You've already announced it.
We can't change venues.
The Truth Movement. I don't want to know.
Oh, man. We have to look that
I
up.
don't want to look it up.
We have to see a song from the Truth Movement.
I hope it's just not about
Tickets.
Hopefully you can't find it at all.
So Tim and Corey are going to get us our supplies. The only problem is they don't have any money to go to the music store with. You see, small club equals small budget.
So again, I'm sorry that I said I was excited for this because episode is clearly becoming a BS. Let's all just talk about logistics, boring logistics of a small club show of Corey Feldman.
Comment below if you think that stuff.
What if we bring it back?
I thought this was going to be a Battle of the Bands competition. It's not. It's all
It's Battle of the Band.
It's Battle of the Coreys trying to make this look anywhere near reality TV. Not real.
We can do like
Reality TV. It's not even hitting that level. I would have been really depressed shooting this.
I found you.
We're seeing the decline of Western civilization.
It's good. I feel like rock and roll guy. My band's here.
That's his band?
That is so cool.
Thank you so much.
He has a band.
Music room, guys.
Yeah.
What hotel are they staying in?
Here.
What happened to your head?
They're staying here? Oh, I thought you were gonna put them in a hotel. That was what you were supposed to do.
I can.
Like, they have so much makeup that they could put on him.
I know.
Can I talk to you for one sec?
Yeah, can you guys excuse me, man?
You guys just go ahead and
I'm
start
gonna get
setting
yelled
up.
at.
I'll take care of
I
everything.
think I made a rookie mistake here.
If you're gonna go and you're gonna spend money on flying people in, wouldn't you expect to put them somewhere once they get there? You do not invite 7 people to stay in somebody's home when you're their house guest.
Yeah, this show's not that believable.
It's not believable even in the wacky world of reality TV.
Yeah, like when they're assaulting each other on the Rock of Love, I was like, this seems real.
I don't know if the guys are up yet.
None of this seems real.
This is all
We've got one
triple planned to where it is so
one rehearsal.
simple,
Who's asleep?
the story, that it can't be messed up.
What is he doing? Corey,
He was supposed to be helping out. Here.
Corey, sorry. You got Susie lifting your amp for you.
All right, I'm sorry.
You and I need to go do the wardrobe.
The club wants us to play for an hour because clubs like it when their headliners play long enough to get everybody drunk and spending money and drinking and smelling and drinking.
How long was that one?
Oh, that's the Right Now song.
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah.
It's only 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
We got to be a 1-hour show.
Well, that's all we got.
Well,
What one of our songs can we do? See, this is going to be a nightmare because we haven't been practicing yet. We got like a half an hour left to even rehearse in here. Dude, this really sucks.
I really believe that. You're really upset.
I don't believe any of it.
And you don't have any time to practice.
Do me a favor and don't be excited or look forward to anything ever again. Just become dead inside, and then all of these shows will magically just be better.
I even read the title wrong. Like, I thought the title was Battle of the Bands.
Right.
It's Battle of the Band.
Yeah.
It's just him. It's
And
just
it's focusing on lighting.
Very little time.
I've never had a lighting discussion ever.
Are you gonna at least give me a preview of what I'm getting?
I don't have a light board yet.
You don't have a light board yet?
No, I mean, nothing's hooked up. Really,
Oh,
we're
God.
really behind.
Oh God.
You don't bring your own light board to somebody else's lighting set.
No, how are they lighting it without you?
Yeah, how were those old lights working?
Having a meltdown.
The longer we sit here and talk, the less you can do.
to me anymore.
You
What is he wearing?
See, the fact that it's manufactured is fine, but the writing is so bad that they're manufacturing something that doesn't matter.
No.
Right now, I don't know if we're gonna make 9 o'clock or not.
$5,000 lighting package? What are you on Mars?
Edgar's
They have to get a new sound guy. That's more believable than
Yeah.
stupid lighting bullshit.
That is way more.
Okay, seriously? Are we working on vocal mics yet?
Haim is just sitting there watching the storm he created.
He's on drugs.
That he created.
Somehow, it all worked out.
Oh,
Crazy.
imagine
Oh, I
that.
didn't know that. My God. Why didn't we see this hint years ago? We should have known. We should have seen this coming, everyone. God, he just turns it on. This is the real Corey Feldman,
Yeah,
by the way.
this is the real guy.
God, it took how many episodes? Jamiroquai? What is he doing?
He's doing something.
Oh, look, they're friends again. They were never not. They don't even care about each other. Why did they record it like this? The music.
To hide how bad it is.
Exactly.
There's much clearer ways. This could have been a crystal clear, like Queen at the Bohemian Stadium, and like anything. It could have been the best recording of all time, but they didn't do that to cover up how bad it is.
And all that talk about lighting, you saw the light work and all that? None of that is set up in an hour. This whole episode is just a promotion for Corey to sing and flail like he always does. And we were tricked into it.
They only showed one song, so that was the best song.
I'm grateful. Grateful for that edit.
The best song was not a good song.
Great. Yeah. More camera angles.
Where bikini people.
No, it doesn't matter.
It was interesting to dive into to see what it was about, but I think we're ready to move on to the part where they're doing their Lost Boys 2 cameos and all the division that comes with that. That's more interesting to us than some of this manufactured drama. That's not good music.
I would be so bummed out if I came to see this and this is what I got. I just want
I would
Haim's
love it.
autograph. I would just want to be like, yeah, that's great.
No, I still want to see Feldman play. The two Coreys. Let's see if it picks up better in season 2.
We are moving on to season 2. I am not watching any more of this. The Battle of the Band was supposed to be a really good episode, and it's not. It was just.
It wasn't.
It was.
Shameless self-promotion.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
If you guys are really not enjoying one, then skip to 2 for sure. I like when you're both invested in what you're watching and having a good time. I tried to tell you.
The Two Coreys is awful. If I wanted to be bored by a couple of guys talking about inane nonsense, I'd watch Back to the Sofa.
No, you have to watch episode 7, Battle of the Bands, Emoji.
Just keep going all in, finish this season up as quick as possible, then dive in season 2. I say do more Voin Trash shows. More Rock of We Love, please.
We're seeing the decline of Western civilization.